right, WWE's already settled in with the WWE draft that took place, but there's something that we kind of forget. Oh yeah, we have a PLE that happened after WrestleMania. Well, technically a month after, and it's the second international PLE of 2024. I'm talking about WWE Backlash. That's going to be taking place in France this Saturday. So as y'all know, I'm recording this on Thursday night going into Friday. So by the time, I know there'll be an announcement or whatever. But anyway, today's video is obviously going to be the WWE Backlash prediction video. Before I get started, bonjour, I'm Sienna SC Chanel. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Make sure to like this video, comment, share. Also hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon when I'll be posting new videos in a long forum or even on a YouTube short. Also, you guys can follow me on all social media platforms. Every info will be in the description bar down below. And yeah, anyway, y'all, before we get started with everything, I do have a sponsorship. So let's go ahead and take it away with my true bestie self. So today's sponsorship of this video is brought to you by SeatGeek. So I know there's going to be a lot of like sporty events, concerts, festivals, events, and everything that's going on. And I know that due to the state of this economy, ticket pricing are going into high. But with SeatGeek.com, it's a ticket website where the prices are very reasonable, and especially they have like the color coding system to make sure of like the pricing of the ticket is good, and also with like the seat view as well. Now then, I got a code for y'all. So for first time user of SeatGeek, I'll give you my promo code if you use Sienna Chanel, and you'll save $20 off of your first SeatGeek purchase. So all I can say is use SeatGeek.com. If you can able to get the ticket, use that code, and then you'll be good to go. Available on the website and on the app. So thank you, SeatGeek, for sponsoring this video. Okay, we got sponsorship out of the way, and I do have one more announcement to make because I do have like some people that actually DM'd me not too long ago asking me if I'm going to be creating a Discord server. And of course, I am in a process of like getting everything ready to go to create my Discord server. So if you guys make sure to follow me on all social media, like on Instagram or on Twitter/X, you'll find out the update when I'll be dropping my Discord server. It is going to be a public one just to actually mingle with like wrestling fans like you and me, and also someone that has like other passion as well besides wrestling, and a good way to network if you're a content creator as well. So just want to make it into like a fun, safe environment. All right, enough about that. Let's go ahead and talk about the matches itself too for the prediction. So right now we have is 5 matches, and you know, I'm totally cool with it though. I know this is like a month removed from WrestleMania, and you know, it is taking place internationally, so I'm actually really looking forward to how everything will be folded, especially with this pay-per-view to see how everything's gonna transpire, especially the aftermath of the WWE draft. As y'all know, May 6th, the draft is already locked in. Everybody has been assigned to which brand they'll be at and whatnot. And if you guys ask me about the draft, it was an alright draft, but I was more into the NXT call-up draft because I am an NXT girl though, so that's what I'm actually more into. And then the main roster is just, you know, just a draft though, nothing special. But anyway, let's go ahead and get down to it. I'm looking through it on my iPad. And so let's go over. First off is a tag team match between the team of Randy Orton and Kevin Owens versus representing the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa, and the MFT making his PLE debut, Tama Tonga. Now, y'all know that I do follow up with, you know, Bullet Club history, especially Tama Tonga, who is the original member of Bullet Club, and I'm super happy that he is now in WWE, like pursuing his family's legacy. He is the son of King Haku, just letting y'all know. But for those of you who don't know who Tama Tonga is, he is from New Japan Pro Wrestling. He is one of the founders of Bullet Club. He left New Japan like earlier this year, and of course, like he's now with WWE. since post Mania on SmackDown Live. Regarding with the whole bloodline situation, it's like we don't know what's going to be happening. There's a lot of rumors going on, like it is going to be a bloodline civil war since Solo and Tama did kicked out Jimmy Uso out of the bloodline though, and Paul Heyman, he's kind of like stuck. But we're going to see how it cooked though. But then now you have Randy Orton and Kevin Owens that is in the mix. You know how they feel about the Bloodline. You know, they really despise the Bloodline. The Bloodline is one of the most notable heel faction in WWE history. And everything will be transpired too. But for my pick, I'm just going to cut this to the chase. This is Tama Tonga's first PLE since being in WWE this year, though. He did have a match like recently at a WWE live event. I saw it through on social media, but not televised as well. I don't know. By the time of the recording of the video, he's probably going to have a televised match on SmackDown. I'm not sure. But, you know, for my pick, I do wanted to see the Bloodline to be Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. I know they're an established tag team already, Randy and KO. But it doesn't even hurt them to have like a single loss. It will help the Bloodline, especially with Solo and Tama, just to elevate more. So that's who I'm going to go for, is the Bloodline. Next up, you have is the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match. You have the current champ, Kabuki Warrior, versus the team of Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. That's right, Bianca and Jade, the big three alongside Naomi. They're the most talked about, the most popular stable ever. And Bianca and Jade as a tag team is like chef's kiss. So as you all know, Kairi Sane and Asuka, alongside the rest of the members of Damage Control, Dakota Kai and Io Sky, they're officially drafted to Monday Night Raw, while Bianca and Jade, they're remaining on SmackDown Live. And I forgot to mention about the Bloodline, Randy and KO. They're still remaining on SmackDown Live. They're staying on their respective brand. But back to the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship parts. I'm just looking through like the rosters of like, you know, they have like a pretty solid women's tag team, like from Raw and SmackDown, and you know, just to include NXT as well. I know that Monday Night Raw, their shows are like 3 hours long, and then SmackDown is just 2 hours though. But I'm kind of like conflicted when it comes to my pick though. But at the same time, I'm not gonna be mad that if Kabuki Warrior is gonna retain the title. But for my honest pick, I'm just gonna lock it in right away. I do love to see Bianca and Jay be the one to be the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champion. That way they can go to like all of those three brands as champion and have like more of a challenge, especially for the sake of Bianca Belair. I mean, she was the former Raw Women's Champion and the SmackDown Women's Champion. Jade Cargill, she just made her debut on the Royal Rumble. Like, she has been dominating ever since that she officially signed to SmackDown before the draft and before Mania as well, and then being part of the big three, Bianca, Jade, and Naomi. I think that that'll be good for like, you know, having like credibility, to say at least. That's what I'm going for, Bianca and Jade. And when it comes to Kabuki Warriors, I mean, I could definitely see them alongside the rest of the members of Damage Control, like, you know, having a feud with Becky Lynch on Monday Night Raw, you know, like individually. I mean, that would be like a good fitting for like a next storyline, but we'll see how everything folded. But speaking of women's matches, triple threat match for the WWE Women's Championship match between the current champ, Bayley, versus Naomi versus Tiffany Stratton. All three ladies are still remaining on SmackDown, especially with the champion though. Champions are protected, so they're not drafted, thank goodness. But anyway, this is going to be really a fun match, to say at least. And especially you have Tiffany Stratton that actually inserted herself in the title picture because she's been attacking not only Naomi, but also Bayley as well. Especially this history already with Tiffany and Naomi in the mix. It is a really good, compelling storyline. But honestly, I'm just going to say it right away. I don't think Naomi and Tiffany are not going to be able to get a champion. It's too soon, to say at least. So that's why I'm going with Bayley to retain the title, because Bayley just won the title at night 2 of WrestleMania 40. Let's be for real though. But when it comes to Tiffany Stratton, just let her cook. I do see her winning Miss Money in Bank. I will love that. I know people will be like, well, what about the Queen of the Ring? Which, by the way, the King and Queen of the Ring will be the next PLE. Like, it will be in a couple weeks. But save that for Chelsea Green. Chelsea ring to be queen of the ring. And Tiffany Stratton, I would love to see her as Miss Money in the Bank when Money in the Bank is going to be taking place in July in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, right? And Naomi, I mean, have her continue on to have like a solo run, but also be focused on like, you know, being part of the big three, of course, with Jade and Bianca. But anyway, that's what I'm going to go for is Bayley. And plus, like, we got like, you know, a lot more competition within the SmackDown brand since like the next feud with Bayley, it's going to be Nia Jax since Nia is officially drafted to SmackDown from Monday Night Raw. That's what everything's going to be folded. So that's who I'm going for, Bayley to retain. Next up, you have the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match between the current champ representing the Judgment Day, El Campeón, Damian Priest versus Jey Uso. Yeet. Now, Jay did win the Fatal 4-Way match at the Raw after WrestleMania, which I was there live. And so far, like, his rivalry with Damian Priest for a short time was, you know, pretty interesting, especially when they cut a promo that was like, oh my god, interesting. And Damian Priest, as y'all know, he did cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase after Drew won the title from Seth Rollins at Night 2 of WrestleMania 40. It's no brainer to say at least I'm gonna go with Damian Priest to retain the title, and hopefully the next contender maybe could be Drew, but who knows. And by the way, Damian and Jay remaining on Monday Night Raw. Well, of course, champions be protected, so Damian's still remaining on Monday Night Raw, but Jay, he is remaining on Monday Night Raw. But anyway, now for the main event match, it's the WWE Undisputed Championship between the current champion, Cody Rhodes, versus AJ Styles. So, as you all know, AJ Styles, same thing with Jay. He won the Fatal 4-Way match. He got the #1 contendership spot for the Undisputed WWE Champion. This is going to be a really fun match, and I cannot wait to see how it's like, you could say it's like one of the dream matches in the making that everybody want to see, and especially for both, you know, wrestlers that have like favorites as well too. And Cody, he finally finished the story, and now his new story as the WWE Undisputed Champion began, though. And by the way, he just had a match against Carmelo Hayes on the last episode of SmackDown Live. Okay, because I know people are complaining like, when is Cody gonna compete? Oh, he's a horrible champion. Roman was a better champion than Cody. Like, seriously, y'all, like, as a proud Cody crybaby, not like, you know, the extreme one. You know, Cody has his matches on the live event, okay? And he just had a match against Carmelo Hayes. So, let the man cook, okay? And I know this match is going to be very phenomenal, okay? So, I'm going to go with Cody to retain the title and just continue on with his reign. And then when it comes to AJ Styles, I may have like a next feud against someone that is coming from Monday Night Raw, drafted already to SmackDown. So there you have it, y'all. But I'm going to go over one more time with my picks. So tag team match, I'm going with the Bloodline over Randy and KO. Now the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match, I'm going with Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill as new champion over the Kabuki Warriors. Then the WWE Women's Championship match in a triple threat, I'm going with Bayley to retain over Naomi and Tiffany Stratton. Then the World Heavyweight Championship match, I'm going with Damian Priest to retain over Jey Uso. And lastly, the Undisputed WWE Championship, Cody Rhodes to retain over AJ Styles. And that is it for my prediction video for WWE Backlash. So it is going to air on Saturday afternoon, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, which unfortunately I'm going to be missing that pay-per-view because I'll be at work, of course. I work Saturday morning, so unless if I have an indie gig or whatever, I had to let them know in advance and whatnot. But anyway, and let me know what you think. Comment down below. Who are your picks? Are you guys looking forward to the pay-per-views and whatnot? So like this video, share. Also, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell icon for notification when I'll be dropping new videos in a long form like this or in a short. Also, make sure to follow me on all social media platforms. All the info will be in the description bar below. Again, thank you so much, SeatGeek, for sponsoring today's video. And that is it for the video, y'all. Till then, this is your girl, Sienna SC Chanel. and hope y'all have a great rest of your day, night, and wherever y'all at. Take care and etc. y'all.